We've got 50 times 80 plus rare gold upgrades from the Centurion SBC. Can we find some good players in this? We are looking for a big boy Nene if we can, and hopefully no duplicates starting now because that one doesn't count. But in general, these are relatively nice to grind. We've already done 50, and obviously you do get your extra packs with doing these as well. I'm hoping the weight's going to be relatively good, but I think the 100... 2 duplicates in a row. What is this? But in general, I think they're quite easy to do with the silvers. At the end of the video, we will have a template ready to go to the previous video, which will show you what to do. We hit our first board, who is going to be Hummels 84, as much fodder in the club as possible, as we could definitely do with him. There is a lot of good SBCs out as well, so I think just grinding these with your silvers are going to be most beneficial. I'm just hoping that the weight's not terrible. I know we've had the 100 Centurion pack yesterday, so whether the weight's kept low on these is going to be the big question, but I think in 50 we should be looking at a little bit of walkouts, surely. We will just burn through any duplicates unless they're high rated, and I think I've got a recovery for them anyway, so it's not a massive deal. We've got loads and loads of saved up packs. We've still got 383 times 25s as we find Angelino in the next one. Hopefully we can see a bit of a higher rated there, because like I say, we've got so many SBCs coming. If you're looking for coaching service, foot champs, rivals, or just looking for generic coins, 100k, 500k, a mil, I recommend using SkyCoach at skycoach.gg. Link will be in the description, and make sure on your checkout to use the code JT11 for a discount on your order. Team of the Year's coming as well, which is going to be even more packs to be opened. We go back to back on this. French, centre mid, going to be Lamar 83. But let me know who is the best player you get from these. I'm interested to know, to see what the weight is. Basically, we'll be looking at everybody's different sort of packs with these, because I feel like they'll be hit and miss. I'm hoping for maybe one Centurion if we can. Spanish again, right back. Carvajal, always take a Carvajal. Could do with our first walkout, and of course we get him duplicate already, but he is tradable, so big win. But in general, upgrade packs we should have some tomorrow as well. I don't know what they're going to try and do for them, because really, oh, don't be the same. It's literally the same. You just can't, you just know the dupe fear is real. But I think in general, probably look at like a 78 plus again, I can imagine. I don't think they'll do an 81 or 82 plus until Team of the Year, so it will be interesting to see if we get anything. I'm hoping for picks. Picks would actually be the perfect scenario, especially if the club is filled with 80 pluses in here. By the looks of it so far, it's not been a great start personally. I think the walkouts are hiding themselves. Is that our first 80? I think 81 was our lowest, but I could do with a walkout. We've opened over 10 now. Over 10, no walkout. But plenty of boards, to be fair, as we go and get Bauman. Always love him. But in general, I think the SBCs are not terrible. Silver players, they're all good. You can obviously do some silver pack method as well with people buying silver players, which we have got the bronze winter upgrade. So just go and do that. That's so much more simple. 2 packs and you've literally got yourself an upgrade straight away. Bronze packs, silver packs. The standard is we get a walkout. Oh, we take a big boy Haaland. I think this is the first time I've packed him on this account, so that's very, very nice. I don't even know what his worth is anymore, but 88 Haaland will always do. Wow. 25 to 26,000 coins is crazy for Haaland. Now, the next one, can we get a Centurion? We can't go back to back, so 188, which realistically, if you're looking at the value of these, we'll have a look at Footbin. In terms of the value of this SBC, we are looking at, as we open at the same time, these are coming in, no boards, at 2.9k. So realistically, if we're looking at that, 2.9k, that's 10 of them from that one player if you was to buy them outright. Silvers will go up and down, obviously depending on demand. Summer? Hey, we always take an 85 Summer. It's always Cobel or Cobel, however you pronounce his name. So an 85, an 88. So far not doing too bad. We've got just over 30 left. So we get another board. Modric? No, it's always Kovacic. But in general, I would like a Centurion if possible. I think we've got the German one, and I believe we've got Szczesny as well. I think that's all the Centurions we've got, so we could take a big boy. I'd take a Kimpembe if they want to give me that, as we get Asensio. Okay, keep grinding out. And he's a duplicate, always. Oh, but he's tradable, that's fine. But with the packs back as well, that is probably the best bit about it. Obviously, with the 81 times 11, the 83 double, 84 jumbo, and ultimate pack. I think for 100 of them, that really isn't a bad deal back. You get your 180 plus players, plus an extra X amount of players already, which I think is a pretty fair deal in terms of what you do in these for. Ronaldo? Pereira. Always Pereira. It's never Bruno, Bernardo, or Ronaldo. And I've got so many Pereiras, but he's tradable. That is what we want. And then we did get the dynamic duos as well with these, which, to be honest, don't look terrible. Again, hey, walk out. Hold that fort. Hold that fort, striker. Oh, Ruben Diaz, of course. That's because I didn't say his name. If I said Ruben Diaz, we wouldn't have got him there. But we absolutely take another 88, which is working out pretty well. I think an 88 every 10 is not a bad little deal, as we don't go into the next one. But we did get dynamic duos from the Brazilian nation from MLS. I think Red Bull, I want to say. New York Red Bull. There's a left mid and a goalkeeper, which, again, great for any sort of objectives. If you're looking either A, Brazilians, MLS, that will always come in clutch for your objectives needs. And that's 33,000 coins. So if you get a lot of duplicates in here or high rated cards, definitely go send them over there for the cheap ones. So we get Asensio again, and you can see there is the pattern, and there is one card that I want to finish in that Terrier. We've got his left wing, his player of the month, so we definitely want to go ahead and finish that one again. So we don't find anything in this one. It's 2 walkouts. We've got, say what, how many left? I think 27. So technically we've got 23 left. Can we find either 2 more walkouts, or I'll accept 1 centurion? If we can get 1 centurion, I'll be absolutely buzzing with that, because these, I can imagine weight-wise, are just non-existent for them. We also have informs as well, as we get a board as we go into the Spanish goalkeeper, Simon. So we go to 83. So we've got him. We haven't got him. But who else would we take? Ben Yedder's obviously a nice option. We have got Trent. Neymar is obviously everybody's choice. No boards in that one. Then other than that, Kimpembe. And it's probably about it, to be honest. I don't think there's really anybody else on the list that I would quite like. Quagliarella, actually, as the, the mini release. That wouldn't be a terrible one in terms of an 87. I wouldn't be too disappointed there, as we get Højbjerg. Other than that, inform-wise, I don't think there's anything. Inform-wise, they just don't scream anything at this point in the game, especially when we don't have anything but a walkout Italiano. It's going to be Verratti, 87. So again, coming in just under that 88. We have got him. Not tradable, so I know we've got a recovery for that, so that should be absolutely fine. As we go into the final 20, and we go back to back on these walkouts, it's going to be Portuguese, Cam. We take a Bernardo, 88 again. It seems to be the 88s are pulling out in this one. I know we don't have him, so if we could get Bruno, then Ronaldo as well. Plenty of fodder going on, but we've got just shy of about 15 to 16 packs left as we get Zapata, always an option in this. We don't have him as well. Normally utilize your 83s that you know you get a lot, because as you can see, multiple times with Asensio, I wouldn't be surprised if we get Zapata again. I was going to say, if that was Asensio again, that'd have been crazy. Fabian on this one. Then we're looking at the next 19. Come on. We need a centurion at some point. That would be nice as we go another board. Portuguese. Pereira's always the culprit for this. Yeah, in terms of walkouts, I think, well, informs, in fact, Odegaard wouldn't be a terrible one, I suppose. Is a high-rated inform. Luke Shaw, I would preferably prefer as red, but again, we'll take what I can get with him. We get Hummels again. Sule, 85. That's always good, because I don't think I've got that many recoveries. And in general, with the informs, I know they are now doing the double on the spotlight, and informs and all of that are tending to go up a little bit more in rating, which I think is more than fine. The informs definitely needed some sort of upgrade on them, but in general, I feel like they're at their kind of peak now. I don't feel like there's any more use for them, and especially with such a long gap between them being in packs and out, we've got so many top-end cards now that I just don't think, unless we see 90s already in there, that they're going to do anything. The only thing I've got to remember is not to open up the 83 times 25, as we get Handanovic next as an 84. I was going to say I don't think we have him, but to be honest, I can't tell you how the club looks. Looking into the final 10 after this, The Centurions got to be there somewhere. We've not even had an inform yet, actually, which is kind of strange. Tuameni is the next one. Can we find anything in the final 10? Like I said, let me know down below what you get. If you manage to pack anything good, a Centurion, by any chance Neymar, let me know, flex it down below, and there will be a grinding video in the end on the end screen. So if you want to check that one out, it will just give you the best way to grind this quickly and get it done ASAP, because that is what we want to do. Get these out of the way and then look forward to whatever brings tomorrow. We're going to have more than enough golds to go into it, so it'll be a very interesting one to see where we end up with what comes out tomorrow. Could we end up with one more walkout? I think we've had 4 or 5 walkouts so far, so we're relatively on track. 1 every 10, I think, is not a bad way. We've definitely seen worse. I've done 50 and got 1 walkout before, so at this rate, I will take it. We look like we're hitting a little bit of a brick wall at the moment. We are still getting normal cards, no duplicates, which is fine as we go on to the final 7 or 8. So remember, we've got 3 packs already saved up for Team of the Year. So we'll be opening them up and doing a special video to hopefully get a Team of the Year, or maybe even 2, if I can test my luck in the 83 times 25. Can't imagine I'm not the only person doing that, and probably get a lot more packs. Nunez as the next one. Come on, 1 Centurion. That's what we want to end on. We did it with the team of the tournament. Can we do it with Centurions? We've still got another 50 to go as well, but that will be just grinding for the account. To get to 100 right now is very, very difficult. So we've got the final 3. Come on, we got to get at least a walkout. We're not hitting any boards, which is just awful at this point. Fabian, 2 more to go. Here we go. Make sure I don't open up the next pack. Here we go. Nothing in here, so it comes down to the final one. We go and get Jimenez for the final one. Let me know down below what you get. Like and subscribe on this, and we'll end it as soon as we see it, unless it's a Centurion. Here we go. Final one. Please be orange. It's an inform. we take that. It's not a good inform. It is the 83 Roberts. Let me know what you get. Take care. Peace.